Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 milliamp hour power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to Plenix, where we dive into the world of global politics and business. Today, we're exploring a fascinating story that's got everyone in the trade community buzzing. China has launched an investigation into Mexico's tariffs on goods imported from Asia, which have been slapped on more than 1,400 products from countries like China, South Korea, Thailand, India, Philippines, and Indonesia. This move is in response to Mexico's plan to impose taxes as high as 50% on these imports to protect its domestic factories that are facing stiff tariffs imposed by U.S. President Donald Trump. Now, let's take a closer look at the situation. Mexico has been under pressure from the Trump administration to limit Chinese imports, some of which the U.S. says use Mexico as a backdoor to the American market. However, Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum has denied that her country's decision was influenced by U.S. pressure. Instead, she claims that the tariffs are part of an effort to increase domestic production and consumption. But China isn't buying it. The Chinese Commerce Ministry statement says that the tariffs would harm the interests of affected countries, including Mexico, South Korea, Thailand, India, Philippines, and Indonesia. This is a significant development, as China imported over $130 billion worth of products from these countries in 2024 alone. The investigation launched by China could potentially lead to some concrete steps against Mexico. Under international trade regulations, findings of a trade barrier can result in consultations with the other country, settlements under multilateral frameworks, and other measures. Now, let's shift our focus to another story that's got global attention. China has announced plans to tighten controls on electric vehicle exports, requiring automakers to obtain export permits from next year. This move is aimed at promoting a healthy development of the new energy vehicle trade. The United States and European Union have imposed tariffs on Chinese-made electric vehicles, citing unfair government subsidies that give them an edge in the market. However, China is trying to address concerns about oversupply and price wars in its domestic EV sector. Despite these challenges, the global demand for electric vehicles is growing rapidly. In fact, China's domestic EV sector saw record sales in the first half of 2025, with electric vehicles making up more than 50% of total passenger vehicle sales. That's all for today on Plenix. Stay informed about the latest developments in trade and business by following us. We'll keep you updated as this story unfolds.